I don't even know how to define you, man. Chill Moody here with us. I mean, hip hop artist is true.
Right.
Businessman is true.
For sure.
Ambassador for the city.
For sure.
Activist. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you coming in.
I've always tried to always tell people I'm trying to have so many things under my name. Like when I'm sitting with Ellen, it'll be like my name and then like 50 things under my name. Like
keep going.
It's just all about what's under your name.
This might take a minute, but I ask people all the time, like, how are they known? Define themselves. And you got 50 things under your name, but when people ask you, how do you define you?
I lead with I'm a hip hop artist. Throughout whatever I'm doing, hip hop kind of got me here. My entry point was rap, and because of how the music industry was kind of shifting, just to put it simple, to make money, you had to do other things. So I kind of turned into, this serial entrepreneur, if you will, and started, developing more brands and, just finding different avenues to make revenue. But most importantly, I'm from Philly. Philly pride is just through and through. So I want it to be synonymous. When you think of Philly, you should, think of Chill, somewhere down the line.
It's interesting because a lot of people, especially nowadays, the goal is to not be Philly. I mean, Philly tends to hold on.
Yeah.
But the goal's to be, I'm
worldwide.
So much more.
Right.
Why?
That was always weird to me. I would hear those people say that, and I would see how, the people around me who were still in Philly, reacted to that. And it's like, you can't really turn your back on what you are, regardless of if you're bigger than it or, whatever the case may be. You can't really put on for your city leaving and saying, I'm not that anymore, I'm bigger than that. No, you still are that. You may have moved on, but you still are that. You were born here, you were bred here. So I always just carry that with me. And it's not like, no disrespect to anybody. This ain't Wichita, this ain't Smallville, this is Philly. Like it should mean something to say I'm from Philly.
All of you have achieved levels of success, but people that you're associated with, you're still cool with. And the freeways, the Tierra Wax, you could start naming names.
Right.
Is that a Philly thing? 'Cause I feel like a lot of people, even as you go global, you're like, hold on, I'm put on for my city.
Yeah, I think so. And it's definitely generational. So I can say, starting with a state prop and a freeway, those guys kind of shifted that focus of, I'm bigger than Philly. It was like, no, we're big and we're taking Philly with us. And it kind of, I think, started from there in a sense. Because some guys prior to that, may have, Philly turned their back on us. So we're turning our back on Philly, kind of, sort of.
As you know, we're on in Philly, but we're also on national.
Right.
So what do you say to the national audience about why that should mean something? Like,
I mean, they love us. They love Philly flavor. Whenever I travel, they love what we bring to the table. We take this, we have this initiative called Homesick Philly. And we travel around. We've activated at the Grammys. We've activated at South by Southwest down in Austin, Texas. And we basically just convert that venue, wherever that venue is, into Philadelphia. So the last one we had the Super Bowl playing on the TV the whole time we were there, the Super Bowl that the Eagles won. There was water ice, there was cheesesteaks, there was pretzels, but there was also like a panel with, I interviewed Ty Carmichael from La Cologne. We had Najee Good, who was playing for the Eagles at the time, being interviewed. And, it just felt like Philly music playing the whole time. DJ Jazzy Jeff, DJ'd at the end of the night. And, you just see how people react to what we know to be regular, to be normal. But they're like, oh, this is cool. And I'm like, yeah, we try to tell y'all.
You got the city ambassador title. What was, I mean, I could see why, but what was that all about?
So it was an initiative with Councilman David O. This might have been like 7-8 years ago at this point. An initiative called PHL Live Center Stage. And it was just a quick synopsis of it was like a battle of the bands meets like an award ceremony. So it was every genre from jazz to hip hop to R&B to country, whatever, competing against each other in different venues around the city for like a week to then perform at an award show at the end of the whole joint. And each winner of each genre would win $1,000 and a bunch of other stuff. I was chose to like kind of help spearhead that as the Philadelphia music ambassador. Through that, we developed the Philadelphia Music Industry Task Force, and I was like a founding member in that. But it's just really just kind of like a tireless effort to put the city on, but also put artists on in the city, you know, develop platforms for independent artists in the city to make sure that, you know what I mean, they get a chance to shine.